Hello, hello. Welcome back to Emerald Lake. I'm just finishing up. And okay, Kate, I will roll your d20 in but a moment. You shall go. Is okay. Thank you for popping in. Have a good day. I know it start bad, but have a good day if you can. Um, Hello everybody. Hi Fedster. Hi the honk. Hee hee hee. Take the first. Haha. Hello Genario. Good to see you. Hello Isla. Hello Do. Reporting for duty one last time. I'm gonna cry. And of course hi Cage and Fed, like I said. And can I can. Nice boop. We're gonna roll the d20. It's a 2. And let's look at the d20. So if you don't know, we're doing a bit of a marathon, and with that, I do the stuffs. So we get pop rocks. No choices to be made. Haha. I like it. So I have my sour pop rocks here, but the 2 and 3 are different pop rocks. So we get cherry, apple, strawberry, grape. There's less grapes, less strawberries now. I think I will do a cherry. I like cherry. Ba, 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 ba. I think we should link and pin the announcement again, just in case, because I don't know how everybody has seen it. I don't know, but I'm gonna do that real quick. Well, hey, come on. And we'll pop back to paste and pin. I said pin. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to want to actually pin that. Oh, or this is doing that. Okay, I'm gonna trust you to figure that out, because I don't know what's happening. If you've missed it, we've got an announcement. That's what we're gonna make sure is findable, pinned. We've been working on the last origami streams. Well, we've got one more tomorrow. That is the last. So the last one is tomorrow. I will have, I'll have about 10, I think, cranes to make if we make 30 now. But we're going to do a bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to be posting that on Blue Sky right after this is done. Or maybe we make the Blue Sky post together. I don't know. That sounds fun. We're going to make some cranes in this short afternoon stream. And then we're going to do start of the next stream, burning ceremony, where we burn this small bowl. If you want to redeem an origami, no one has done this yet. That's fine. I appreciate you being here while you can. Thank you very much. Also, I believe you were in my top viewers for my Twitch recap. I won't go back to that. Look at that. That was there. That was the thing. Yeah, you're right there. You're right next to Lahonk and Devat. So you're right there. Busy day tomorrow. I mean, technically me too, you know. Top viewers is in no particular order, by the way. Yeah, I don't know the order. It's just that in the grid, you are in it right next to it. Yeah. We're gonna burn these lovely pieces. If you want to redeem a different origami today, you can. It is still in the redeems to choose. I believe that one is still free to actively do right now, if I'm not wrong. Because I turned off a bunch for a while. Yeah, origami's still up there. I could probably bring the ribbit cost down, but that's just what it was for a while. So you can request we make any origami. There's ones listed. We could also pick from the books and stuff. That's stuff we've made before as well. But if you do, they will go into this bowl as well, unless it's a frog to go in here. I'm already making cranes, so don't request that. If you want a sumo wrestler, we gotta do 4. Because here's the deal. We're gonna do a sumo tournament as well tomorrow. Right after the burning ceremony, we're gonna do our final sumo wrestler tournament, which is also our radioactive ribbits gamba. So let's go find those guys. Hold on. Let's pull all of them out. That says a lotus. Thank you, Vet. We'll do a lotus. Do you have paper preferences? It can't be any of these particulars, but it can be these. Hello, Devod. Doing well. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the sumo wrestlers because I said that I would count them and I did not. So let's recount these bad boys after I've mentioned. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's so many! Don't lose any of them. Really? Yeah, okay. So you can see that we have a whole bunch. You want something fun colored with a pattern. Ooh. Well, we could go towards, you know, the classic patterns and the space patterns that I have in small form here. Or we could go into these guys at the back. This set. Nems. Because there's a few of these guys mixed in. And the flowers, the fans. Look at these. I feel like we're missing one as I pull them out. Is there one that's still hidden? Yeah, there it is. The red flowers. Red flowers, red circles, with fans, pink flowers, green flowers. But we have all of these lovely sumo wrestlers. I'm going to count up. The way we do these guys, we do have pop rocks to do, is we have teams of 4 that I've made in the past based on different groups. Like I've got a couple teams of just sticky notes. I'll find all of them. I've got almost all of the these guys are missing 2. Oh, you're one. What's this sticky note? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where is last sticky note? It is hard to see. Oh, there it is, purple. Okay, so we've got these sticky notes in teams, so that they will all go against each other. 2 champions will pop out, and that'll represent. And then we'll have other teams come together, like the lovely Devod teams, which was neon papers. So they're usually not so hard to collect. Where's the last? If I were, that should be an orange, shouldn't it? Yeah, there you are. Under somebody else. So that we get these. Devod sponsored a team by asking for 4 sumo wrestlers. So that is a full team. We got Brandon with them. But we've got these teams. I'm gonna count them up. Then we're gonna make that lotus, and then we're gonna do some pop rocks before we get started with cranes again. I like it. Okay. And you tell me whenever for your paper. You can see the different. If I'm good to pick, I'll just pick right after counting up the teams, cause I wanna know what I've got. Ah, don't die. Fell but did not go away. Okay. Another fun thing we did is we have the different same paper but slightly different fold, so that we have like a good versus evil team, up versus down. It's a fun time. I like it. Anyway, okay. Oh, look at all the teams. Brian Haskell 84. Oh, remember this team? You know, pattern. the double-sided papers, so they are all that. Color and white ones that we did. Different. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know that that's an 8 and a 4. I'm gonna put you over there. We have sponsored 8, sticky 8, color and white 8. I think that this is like 16. It doesn't quite add up, Raven, but a lot. Maybe it is. Any of those? Yeah. So that's 8. Under here, you can't see them very well. No stems. Goodness, they're turning my favorite upcoming video game character into a marketable plushie, and I couldn't be happier. That's the best news for people that collect stuffs like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the cruise. This means that we can get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It would be awesome if we could get 2 more teams of sumos to make it a solid 12 and then whittle down, but then I don't know if that's the right numbers either. 12. Numbers and things. Okay, if we did... So then this team's... We're even doing math, don't worry about it. Everyone play a demo for Unbearable before it comes out in the week. Okay. Except I won't, but you know. I don't do very many things. What if I redeem all the sumos? Then you have teams. You will get the teams. I appreciate that. That's great. Okay. I should probably like write it out. Oh, of course I don't have good writing paper. Where's the writing paper? I had some for D&D, but then now they are disappeared. Where do you go? Where do you go? Where did I put that? So many other things. So many books and stuff. This. Okay. As long as there's no seeing the insides. Yeah, okay. So if we do, let's say these are double-sided 4. Other double-sided 4. It's actually right there already. And then sticky notes. And the so far made team. And then there's those guys. And we can do boop and boop. But this guy's on his own. So then if we add in another team, somehow, boop, and that's that, then it's once again uneven. Maybe what we do is we keep the teams as we want. So that is 1, 2, 3. And then they have to go up against each other in a different team. Boop, boop, boop. Nah, we could do one more. We could do one more set of 8, like I said. And then what we do is those top 3. This one, this one, this one. They will be the 3 to go up against each other. I like it. So that we do fight 1, fight 2, and then the other 2, fight 3. Maths and things. Somebody will tell me what to do. Because I can't brain. For the last very tense fights. I should bring down the rain sound just a little bit more. He's gonna distract. It's that winner, loser, winner, loser, winner, loser. Then they go up each other based on that. Bread is a little bit brain. Brain is a little bit bread. But if we get a team of 8, I can worry about the final 3 after. I like it. It'd take a good deal of points, too, but I can turn off the cooldown so that you can do it. You get 2 teams. 2 teams. I like it. I like it. Okay. You'd have to come up with 8 papers. Oh, yeah. Okay. That is a plan. If someone knows how to do the last 3 fights to make it fair and knows math, that would be great. Fett is usually the one in charge of the polls, so you'll have to tell him. And I should put these guys in their own thing that is not gonna get mixed up with this. Put stuff in here. Ah! Okay, sumo's in the box. There you go, sumo box. Alright. An indecisive Fett means that I'm going to pick this paper. And then you should start thinking about your teams of origamis. I mean, I don't mind, but there's 5 of these papers, so you'd have to choose which one of these to exclude, I guess. Okay, man, 1 plus 1 equals bread. Thank you. That is very, very helpful. I feel like one of the reds should be out, because there's 2 reds already. For easy titling of playing. We still have sticky notes, but they're all the same color, so that would get difficult to tell. There's no other side for the sticky notes to mess with. But I like that idea. Or we've got more patterns. We can make some space teams. That has not happened yet. We have no space sumo. Imagine little astronaut themed wrestler outfits. That's what we'd be working with. I love that idea. Officially, Raven says, please that. Hey, is this green not in the green pile? That hurts me. Maybe we should change something. Slip that green in. Nah. It's okay. Yeah, thank you. There's a few space left over. It's mostly space left over in the pattern section. There's like 2 in the other patterns. Dang it. I can just go in and remove the cooldown. Yeah, I can though. I will remove cooldown for you. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it? There. Just means nobody abuse it while I'm trying to focus later. But I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust Fett. 0 cooldown at all for the Origami Redeem now. Now be nice to me later, okay? You would love a full space team. Hell yeah! Okay. I have already decided this is our Lotus for Fett. That will happen. Sumo! Okay, so that's 2 sumos paid for just fine. We have these 2 Northern Lights papers that aren't exactly space. And then we've got a bunch more space papers. Look at all these. Oh, 3rd and 4th Northern Lights. Bunch of space. We could do 4 space and 4 Northern Lights. Or we could also do these patterns. Ooh, sumo, sumo, sumo. Okay, that's 4. That's 1 team. What would you like? We have space. Let's start with the space, the proper space, unless you want to mix in the Northern Lights. I'll leave them not far. Whoop, whoop. Well, let's go with these guys. Okay, so these 2 are gonna look fairly similar papers. I'm gonna say you can't get 2 of these, so I'll stack that up, because then they will be indistinguishable unless we do a special fold. We have Sun and Earth. We have this one with the little planet in the corner. Proper cadets. Okay, the one with the little planet in the middle. So we've got Pinky Swirl, Planet, Sun and Earth. We've got the blue stuff. I'll call that the blue fog because it looks like blue fog. This is more of a blue galaxy. This is a different planet and sun. I know. Aha! Okay. That's all that. And then bottom row, I'll just line them up. Actually, those two are the same. And there. I've always wondered, do you cut the squares of paper yourself or do you get them pre-cut from somewhere? Ah! I did that on camera yesterday a bit. So, I get papers this big. You can actually see right here, it's very clear. And then I rip them up. So they're pre-cut at this size, but then I tear them up when it's this. I just fold it in half, go back and forth, slicing the thing, just pinching with your nails. You don't even have to use your nails. You might put it down and use the back of your nail or something else. And that'll do it. Yep. No worries, Tut. That is usually how I do it. Pre-cut at this size, though. Put this away now. And then you got a D20 roll, and I have Pop Rocks and a Lotus to do. So I'm gonna leave the space out for decisions. But I'm gonna start making the Lotus, and I'm gonna roll the D20 real quick for that. 14! I think that's my nice Pop Rocks, my sour candy, isn't it? I think it's the sour candy. Yeah, it is. We start off nice. All right. I'm gonna get the Pop Rocks on while I work on the Lotus. What a fun way to start. Whoa. New color light today. I've been changing the color of the light at the back for each of these streams. Why are you fighting me, container? Maybe we gotta use it upside down way? I guess so. Ah! Cherry flavor. Ooh. Pop Rocks is just about running out. Well, the one. These are 4d10. I'm gonna roll right here. Let's see. Okay, so this is a 3. These darker ones are hard to read. And that's a 6. And that's a 6. And that's a 6. We're gonna re-roll these 6s. Because they can't all be 6. A 0 and another 6. Okay, well, which one was 6? They were pretty determined about the 6s. And 0 means 10. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So I'll re-roll the 6 again, but that means we have this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's these ones. 2 planets, 1 very stars. I'm gonna... Oh wait, now it's no longer... Ugh, well they were like this. Well, they weren't, but that takes. Oh, four. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Wait, what? Oh, well then this is 3. Okay, there you go. Ooh, Raven almost messed up. But there we go. That was 666. Okay, so you have this planet, the sun, this one. We have stars. I'm gonna have to work very hard to try and make sure the little planet part gets visible. When we make the little guy. I don't know Sumas very well. But these are the undersides, so I'll probably be referring to them as space orange, space red, space green, space blue when we do it. Woohoo! Thank you very much, dude. That's your little team. Okay, and then I'm gonna stack up all of these. Like I said, there is 4 Aurora, and then there's the other 4 if we want to make the second team. But we have no requirement for such things. And I'm gonna just tidy up my papers while I pull out the next candy pop rocks. Woohoo, woohoo. That was the other team's options. And get to work on that. Dice can go over there. Oh, you guys can't even see the dice no more. They're right at the corner there. You can spin everybody over. I'm sorry, but it is required for you to be here staring. It is a requirement. Okay. Oh my gosh, this pile is also very messy. Sorry, Tetra, your dragon fell. The little dragon should probably go sit up with Herbert and the Doodles anyway. Go up there. Thank you, dragon. Okay. Ah! More pop rocks. Here we go. And this is sour grape. I mean, well, grape, apple. Sour apple. Okay, that was the last big rock of the pop rocks, and they're settling down. These rings, along with a few others that I'm not wearing, they were all in a gift little packet. So I don't know where they're from. They're not the highest quality. You can see from green little line. Well, not line, very fat line. But these are all from that, and I'll just get them all together. Can look at them. I like them. When you want to wear a bunch of rings and not just one, two, you kind of do have to fill them out with some junk rings when you don't have a bunch of nice. You gotta fill it out. And these, while they don't have the high quality, they are very cool. I like them. We do not eat dragons here, and oh yes, I am sorry. The dragon fell over. It was not dragon abuse, but the dragon fell over. Yeah, okay. This will work. I'm going to assume it's a solar panel in that ring. Raven is a solar panel, dearly. Yes, okay. I have no idea what it really is. It's shiny black. But, yeah. I have legs! They are deer legs! Wait a minute, did I get... I did Divod's roll, but not Tetra's roll. My goodness, that's on me. Divod gave me the pop rocks. I did not do Tetra's roll. Here we go with another D20 roll. I don't know how I missed it. It got buried under their stuff. It's another pop rocks. I'm gonna say, between Tetra and Divod, you guys can decide if you want to re-roll, because you guys, I kind of mushed the last pop rocks together. If you agree together, I'll let you re-roll, just because this has been 3 pop rock sounds in a row. If you don't like it, we can re-roll. But you have to decide together, because that was on me that I pushed your stuff together. But yeah. Wait, let me go back. Let me double check up things. I rolled cages. I rolled one of the D-rods. I rolled Tetra. That's weird that the chat isn't holding on to all of those. Anyway. You tell me to confirm how many rolls you redeemed today. Where's your roll? Well, where's your redeem of it? Where's your bits or sub for it? Goose. Trade you a Skittle. Will you give me a nice Skittle? Only redeemed one so far. Okay, then yeah. That was you and Divod mix-up thingy. Ooh. I'm gonna start peeling back the lotus now. Ooh, 5 streak. Brain. It is a bit more bread. There's no Divod response right now. So I'll give it a minute for Divod to pipe up. And then Tetra, you tell me if you want to re-roll, if you want the pop rocks as is. You can go ahead and tell me right now, and then we'll wait and see if there's a Divod response while I finish the lotus. Stop trying to eat dragons or frogs. They are friends, not food. Hungry little goose. Go have some popcorn with the frogs. They'll have some popcorn for you. I'll have some popcorn emotes. Okay, I will reroll. That is a 4, which is a redeem, isn't it? Yeah, it's any redeem of your choice. Any at all, even the ones that are not available right now, especially the ones that are not available right now. We have Singing Bowl, we have Singing Frog, we have, origami wrestling would be a little bit of a waste because we're kind of doing that already here and there. We have the various origamis you can redeem besides Crane, because I'll be doing that anyway. We have dice, cards, poker chips, scissors, brushes, tuning fork, bubble wrap, mouth pops, whispers, tappies, tin and plastic, plastic and tin, water jar, bottle blow, kalimba, page ruffle, page flip, wooden sticks, keys. Am I forgetting things? I've done quite a different number. Oh, why am I just folding these up? We need another pull. I've done quite a bunch of different redeems. I always forget at least one, I think. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, mic sharpening. Mic sharpening and mic arm springs. Those are also on table. The sharpening! Yeah! I'm glad I remembered that. And we'll do that one next. Thank you, thank you. I shall embrace the chaos. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to just finish this little this. I should take down the Pop Rocks thing, but my fingers is busy. It's about to be mic arm sharpening. So yeah. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Little Lotus. Look at it. Look at it. Kind of festive. Okay. This will be burnt tomorrow in the ceremony. In it goes with the others. Ooh. Okay. Should I have the rain off for this? I feel like I should turn off the rain. It is pinned over there. With the red color, when you first held it, I thought it was a slice of tomato. It was giving tomato. You're right. You're very not Mike arm shap. What the heck? Can we spell? Can we spell it all? Oh my gosh. Sharp and ing. I feel like I should turn off or turn down the rain. So we're gonna turn down the rain. Do not shap to my arm. I don't know what it means to shap. Okay. I have to move the mic around. I'm gonna mute first for it. Okay, putting it back. You missed it, but I made an ee sound when you did the D20 roll. Woo! Okay. Look up the screen. Woo! Okay, it's a 5. It's another redeem of your choice. Goose. Up to you. Put these dice in the right bags. Rage Puff! What a cheat! If you didn't notice, you can also get Rage Puff on the D20 roll. And we did Tazzy Rage Puff last night. I actually rolled the D20 twice. But I only did Tazzy once, right? I am worried that I did not honor the D20, but I feel like I offered a reroll for that as well. I think that's what I did. Like you can choose anything is what I did again. Oh man, I don't remember. I assume I did good. Someone tell me. I didn't snub that, right? I did it. I did not snub it. Okay, good. Also, I don't really trust the honk, so I'd love someone else that would be honest. Samba. I did not samba? What? Huh? Scamba. Scamba? What? Pick your redeem, good goose. Well, not so good goose. Comb twing, that's one that I keep forgetting to list. Samba? What do you say? I don't know what this means. Oh, samba type. Okay. Yep, there you go. I will start on the sumos is what I will do. We did Tetras. Do. Oh, right. Yeah, no, you chose Rage Puff. What am I saying? I was waiting for someone to update me on something. It was the... What did I do? I will Rage Puff right after we... Hey! Thank you for raiding in, Dum Dum. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. Please go look after yourself if you need to. Sameba? Sameba? Please go look after yourself if you need to go raid and run. Thank you for doing the raid. We're gonna do these sumo guys now. And then Rage Puff. I'm probably gonna get through 2 of these first. And I want to figure out how I can get this into the corner. So I gotta find... I think... This will be tough because it could end up being this side or this side. And I gotta know which one. But I want to see how deep this will be visible, and yeah. Okay! Thank you very much, Dimda. Go look after yourself. Take care. And a classic Raven move of... Wait, how does that start again? It's the 4, then yeah. Okay, I remember. Wait, which side do we want to be pants and which side do we want to be top? Because it'll be red in the sun. We can make red be the legs or the head. I know I have to get it into the corner. The answer is very careful. Thank you, Tetra. 5 dragon tail. Get out of here, goose. Yeah, It's origamis and interruptions, basically. This is one of those origami and interruptions, because I am not doing my cranes like is supposed. But it's important for tomorrow. It's okay. As long as I still get 30. Stop it, bye. Stop! When story time? Well, I think we're going to be doing 2-minute mysteries tomorrow. All adds up properly. Let me see this now. Stop me? Never. But you should stop talking so you can go look after yourself. But yeah. We never read one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. We didn't do bedtime story time. You're very right. Oh my goodness. I never did because I only had a couple of those. It wasn't enough for a full stream and I wanted to do a themed stream. I'm so sorry, Goose. Maybe if we have time tomorrow, I'll read a few. Okay, yes. Yes, yes. So we can do this way, or we could do it this way. I think I understand. So I'm gonna try it this way. I think I understand where this will be going, so. Yeah. The creepy bedtime stories? Oh no. Right here, but now I will be looking into it for tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Why is this here but that's there? Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have this, and then what we're gonna do is be folding down. So what I'm gonna have to do to get the planet is make it be the head side. That is required. For it to end up, it would be... Oh no, it ended up in here. Oh no, okay, so this is good. We're gonna do the space as their pants. I hope that's okay, Do. We're making the space cadets wear space pants and normal colored arms and heads. And then, do you have a preference for which tail they get? Do you want them to have, this flat tail or the tucked little tail where it's tucked in at the top? So this is more like the traditional, what the sumos wear, and this is like a steadying thing so that they look like they have a tail. Space pants! Woohoo woohoo! Little tuck tail. Okay, so little tail that is tucked in at the top. It looks very official. So they're not space aliens with tails. They're just astronauts with their suits. There you go. It's very hard to tell that that is even tucked, but it is because of the paper. Okay, here we go. And since you're doing a whole team, would you like me to write Do? It's his little space pack. Oh, I love it. Do you want me to write Do on his arm like we did, like I could do the little branding if you would like. There we go. I'm gonna grab this one and I'm gonna try and do the pants. And then we're gonna do that rage puffing before we do the next two. Okay. So how would I do this? I started this way. Just have to keep track of where this goes. And if something happens, we'll redo it. Because I want this planet to be visible. There's a big piece of me that's like, it must be visible. It must be the way we go. Okay. bit losing my mind. Just a little bit. What do you think? Do you want the branding? Do you want the name? I would probably only be able to fit "do" on the side. "Do" on the grass will be tiny. Ready? Yes. Okay. I will brand with Sharpie after. Okay. So how we want to do this is I have to go. Oh no! It is at a bad spot. How do I save it? That doesn't save it. That doesn't save it. He's gonna get tucked away. I want that planet visible, dang it. If I make it into space arms instead of space pants, we'll be able to see the planet better. Because right now it's gonna end up that this is all we see. Just the little corner is red. I am changing plans. No more space pants for this one. You tell me if we should do them the same way. That's okay. Which kind of okay? Which do you care more about? Space pants or see the planet? Because I care about the space pants. I mean, I see the planet more than space pants. I do. This is true. I'm gonna prep for Reach Puff. You barely didn't plan it very well. Hey, look at you. I said that I was gonna struggle. You're being mean. You're being mean to me. Rage Puff prep. A little bit of a freebie Rage Puff just then. Okay, LaHonk, are you ready for Rage Puffs? Where are you, LaHonk? Oh, this is very hard to see on the screen. But really, do you prefer planet or space pants? Which one? Because I'll turn them inside out and make that planet happen. If I do this, and then then that'll be, you know, the head. It'll end up as the head. Then it'll get tucked down and come back up. Yeah. It'll be just visible. But so will that. Imagine this spot right there. And that bit right in here. Space pants or planet. I'm gonna Rage Puff now. That is very difficult to read with the lights and the papers. I think I have to... Yeah, there we go. Use the blues where I can. Okay, here we go. Goose. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna yell at you. So you show up for sure. I ain't dealing with your lies or missing out on it. Okay. Wait, time. Okay. The last bit is brought to you by the honk trying to say that he chose Herbert, but he did not. I look at chat. You are liar. No. No. Okay. Have you decided if the planet... Why would the noble goose lie? Because it's all he do. He lie and steal the chaos goose, the silly goose. Pants or planet? And we'll make guidelines on the other ones anyway, because that isn't so bad to get this way, that way. If Do does not respond, I think I will insist upon the planet being visible because I like it. I do. Is this goose lighting? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it exactly, Tetra. Where's my noble do? Do. Probably getting excited about the plushie I mentioned earlier. Okay. Plushie? Yeah, Do said there was a game that is making a plushie. Was very psyched. Ooh. Wake up, Raven. Oh, wait. No more Engie. No more need for Engie. Why? Not getting Raven plushies. No. Are you kidding? No. If I was in a position that I could make plushies, it would be I don't think I would be leaving. It would be a lot harder to leave if I was in such a place that I was solid enough to try selling plushies. Frau plushies would be beautiful. They would be beautiful. Raven plushies would take a lot of time to pin down the art. Frogs would be a little bit more direct. They'd be a bit easier to put together. We have a clear collection of all the frog angles and things. So, all right. Do has not responded. I'm gonna try and make it visible planet. We're doing it. I insist upon it, so we're doing it. Okay. Raven says, deal with it. I'm going to see the planet. Screw space pants. Planet face. I'll show you all. Actually, I think I'm just gonna show you what it would look like, and then I will go back, because I do like space pants. Space pants is cool. I don't want to undo that guy. But I'm gonna show you what I would like, because this is cool. See? Whoa. It's lined up perfect, so it's just the hair part. Oh my goodness. See that? Oh, why are you being weird, bud? Okay. See that? We've got one thing that's the arm and the shoulder, and the other side is just dots. That's fun. But then the planet is in the part that's like the back of the head, so it's the hair. You have planet for hair. That's cool. Okay. My space pants. Space pants, Raven. Why for space pants? Yeah. We're gonna go with space pants. I think it's cuter. I think it's better. Wow. What did I... Yeah, I did. It looked like an eyeball. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, I think that these are best as pants. So we're gonna go... Since we know we can't save the planet, you know? Wait, why is this... Oh, right. Other way, Raven. What are you doing? Right. If we can't save the planet there... We will make space pants look cool. Raven's just a little bit heartbroken. But I'm glad that I made it. You saw what it'll look like. We know now. It exists. It existed for a moment. Okay. Now this one's gonna be a tiny bit wrinkly because of all this, but I think that's fine. We will make the little do team. And then we only have one more team that I would like to have made before the big sumo tournament. Unless we make this guy go up against the other team. Actually, just one team would make sense. I can see what I would choose to do. Look at the blue space pants. This is very good. I think this is very aesthetically nice. Little tuck. Little bitty tuck. Little space pack at the back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. There you go. Okay. Space pants team. So far. So this would be red. This would be orange. Or we could call it sun. This would be blue stars. I think this would be pink stars. I don't know. I like calling them by the back color because it makes it easier. Okay. D20 roll for Tetra. It's an 8. I have to do push-ups again. Exercise at start of stream is the way we did things before. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, 1 sumo is done. 2 sumo is done. D20 roll is done. And I'm gonna put in the D20 command again to double check and remind people that that is what's up. Yeah, I did push-ups. Okay, strong Raven, strong. I will be strong. You get my headphones. I'll be on the floor. See you in a minute. Take those. Posture check, that's a good point. Don't get slouchy just because you did the exercise and you're tired. Whew. Big breaths. Thank you, Tetra. My posture is checked. Alright. Will we begin? Wait, do I go this way? Yeah, I do go this way. Redhead! We can do this. Why are you not doing the thing? Ma'am? Oh, that's why. I'm hitting the wrong button. Yeah. You kept mucking that up. Hold on 1 second though. I must mute. Must do thing. Alright. Much better. Got stuff done. Okay. We're gonna go in here. Why does that look like... Ooh, this is cool. Okay, so when you make paper, I don't know how many people know paper making. You've got a bunch of pulp that you stack together and stuff. It looks like they've got a couple of fibers in here. They're different. It looked like I wrote on it, but I don't have a, like, pink pen like that. Look at that. Few fibers of the paper are funky. Thought I saw one up top, too. That's cool! I think that's fun. Whatever if you don't. Seems fun to me. Thank you, Dedra. I was like, what is that? I didn't scribble on paper. I don't have a pink pen like that. I do have a pink pen, but it wouldn't look like that. My pink pen is different. Okay. Okay, which side do we think will be the better space pants? I'm leaning towards this, but this isn't bad either. I just don't know. It's definitely not this corner. Then maybe this is the best. Yeah. Okay, okay. You found your way. Oh, wait, right. It's this side. Never mind. Okay. I feel like it should be this and something. This would have been cool if we could have got those two sides together, but that is not how life is. This one. Okay. Free humming redeemed because it's in my head suddenly. Also, I know that my voice is gonna not go all the way because there's something in my throat. Very squeaky voice for it, but it's in my head. Yay! Okay, I like this. This is a good. This is a good little space pants. This is the blue fiber. This side is very cool. This side is a little bit more subtle. And the branding side is always this side. So, do. One more. Okay, stop falling down. You're gonna have to stand up later, you know. Ah! What did I just say, dude? Okay, there you go. That's a fun corner. Planet corner. Okay, this might be my redemption where we can get a planet in. Planet pants. And I think I would pair like this so that we get to see lots of fun space. I think that would be good. Oh, but then we'd end up covering it like this. Like this. No, that's worth it. That looks super cool. Okay. Raven is decided. These are branding side my brand into those. My brand videos. Oh boy. New. We will have just the little sponsored by Dew on the Grass. Except it'll just say Dew. It won't say any of that. But if these were turned into like fan art somehow, this team would be, you know, Space Cadets sponsored by Dew on the Grass. That would be their title, and the way they would show up on their uniforms, they'd be in like astronaut stuffs. They'd be wearing, specifically, their shorts would have all the space stuff, and they'd have one arm. I don't know how that would go for these guys, the sumo wrestlers, because they're supposed to be sumo wrestlers, and sumo is supposed to, you know, traditionally, it's just the little bitty stuff that they wear and nothing else. But I kind of like the idea of us referring to them more as like WWE type wrestlers. So they've got whole things going on, you know, where they've got whole characters and different looks. Oh, okay. I think I like this one best. It's real pretty. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That's so pretty. All the colors go so well. And then on the other side, fire! And wow! Okay. Time to brand them. And by that I mean put on their little sponsor on the coat. Because I imagine that these ones, they're all in full suits of like astronaut stuff with their helmets off. And, you know, weirdly thin and body tight because wrestler. And not that difficult to fight in. And then on the jacket arm it says, dude. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Don't mess it up, Raven. Don't mess it up. Do. Well, I kind of messed it up. The W's are not perfect. But that's how they'll be branded. Now you look slightly less pretty, but good news, that's still very, very pretty. Oh, okay, get it right. That's better. No, it's not so bad. Well, you can't even really see. It's so small. This is how I've done so far. Not the best. Okay. Next one. Raven breaks out a hot iron and brands the Yeah, I made a hot iron poker with dew on it specifically for this moment when it eventually happened. I had it just in my closet this whole time. That one I think went best. Dew. Something about capital EW though doesn't feel right. But I already did it, and they're supposed to be in a uniform, so they should all look at least mostly the same. So, oh well. Oopsie doopsie. Doopsie. Hee hee hee. Do. I guess maybe it looked fun like that. I don't know. My brain. My brain. They are branded. We have a team. Space cadets have joined the sumo army. Woo! 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 Do! Green, blue, red, orange team. Ready for fight. Okay, you're going into the big old basket, buddies. Yeah, you are. You are. Oh boy. I could probably prep them like this, stack them all inside each other. Maybe fold them up and put something on it so that they don't lose the teams. But I couldn't bother to be that organized, you know? The new team is in the corner at least. Alright, well with that, if someone else wants to sponsor a team, I have 4 Northern Lights prepped. Oh no wait, we can't do that because they all look the same on the back. Well we could, they'd still look at least a little different. But the naming would be funky. Oh well, we could maybe do Northern Lights. And we could definitely do these guys. There's 5 papers, you can pick 4. And that'd be a fun team. Or I can rip up some more pattern papers. 'Cause we've only got one of those. We could even do a different set of space cadets. But I'm happy with just one. If that works out, I think that will be perfect numbers. I've got a plan for how we do it. I remember futzing with this when we made it. I shouldn't be touching it. I shouldn't be messing with it. I should just be scrunch and put it in the hole. Okay. So instead of 1, 2, 3 problem. And that. Yeah. Okay. It would become there's this person and this person. And then this team goes up against the newcomers team. Winner. We go up against them, and that's somebody. And these two have gone up against somebody. So that they go against each other. I don't know how I would draw that. Okay. There's 2. 4. 4. 1 team. 2 teams. 3 teams. 4 teams. 5 teams. I'm realizing I should have started smaller. Where's my invite? Two are branded. 2 sticky notes. 2 sticky notes. 2 classic. And 1, 2, 3, 4 double-sided. Is it just 10? 10 teams? Ooh. Okay, hold on. Raven does sumo fight math, and we haven't even made 1 crane yet. My goodness. I'm running behind. I shouldn't be doing this math. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this math. I'll figure it out when we do it, I think. There's 10 teeth. Okay. Let's squeeze this one in here. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. Five sets like that, and then these two versus these two, and those two, so that we get the top dog right here. But then there's this guy that will go up against our new team that will come from the sideways, and they will pick somebody, and that will go up against that guy. That is my math. There we go. Yeah. I like it. Throw it away. Get back to cranes. We got things to do. Alright. Let's start with another 10 of cranes. I believe that those guys were going to sit off to the side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is our next 10 that we will do. I'm going to start with these tissue papers. Should put a stick through the middle of that and turn it into a pinwheel. This thingy, I'm just realizing. I don't know how well it would work. Okay, so if I could somehow manage to get it pinned like this. Let me spin it. Because the way a pin will work is like it's boop, boop, boop. I don't know how solidly it would stay together. But if I sewed a loop and then tied it tight enough that it stays together, but not so tight that we lose the circle in the middle, I think that will work. It's a very fun idea. I like it, I like it. Hello, Gary-san! Welcome in, welcome in. I need to start on my cranes. It's an hour and a half in and I have not yet made a crane because we did lots of stuff. But I'm not mad. I am not mad at all. But now it is focus time. You rolled a 3 and then you cry. I'm sorry. That is sad. I hope you will roll better soon. I'm going to turn the Random Brain Origami Redeem back onto limit. Yep. Okay, so that's back as it was. It's for the best. And now that I've essentially reloaded Twitch, I finally see that the important announcement is in fact pinned. So thank you very much, Pet, for pulling that off while it was being tricky earlier. It's good to have that all sorted. I did not line that up very well, and now that might be very, very, very difficult with tissue paper, but it's okay. I suppose I could swap one of these tissue papers for the neon green that's in there. We found in here. A good green paper. It is not in collection. This is it, isn't it? Yeah. But it's not exactly in the ombre either. It's not gradient, it's just also green. So I don't think so. I've already got this stuff prepped up. I like having the little tissue paper cranes. I think all the other tissue paper cranes are the big version. Not many of them are small like this. With good reason, I didn't want to, but I thought I would do it for the last chunk, the last 100. I'm gonna leave a couple of them in the last 10 as well. Because I think the tissue paper kind of forces me to be extra aware of the folding and get more reflective and zoned in. You know, more connected to it than the very detached version that I can do when it's the other papers, because I can just do them without looking and accidentally make grain type of energy, which is very fun, but I've asked that people come in and share some of their favorite moments from stream, some of their favorite stories, and it just popped into my head to think about some of my favorite story moments. And it's right. Oh god, wait, real. Hi, Get Cage. Becomes muscle memory is right. I was just thinking, and then I didn't even realize I was staring at the crane. But it's good timing that you're here for this, Cage. One of my favorite moments for story readings. Oh, I'm glad I help you sleep. No, you don't. Onyx will be looking after Lake. Stop. Good roll, Tetra. It was when we had an author of an SCP read follow, check in, and say, "Oh my gosh, I loved the way you read my story. You picked up on the things that I snuck in there, and I wanted people to catch. People don't always catch. That was so cool. Thank you." And it was just really cool to be like, "Oh my gosh, one of the authors actually watched me read it. This is so weird." They're excited because, like, oh my gosh, somebody read it in their stream, and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody paid attention to my stream, and it's their stuff. It was so cool. I think that's my favorite. That is my favorite. I'm gonna say it. I think that it could like be a collaboration without like a planned collaboration. That we could just be like, oh my gosh, you did it. It was so cute. One of my favorites. Nice, Riz. Pretty good roll. That love should be higher for sure. Thank you, Divod. Thank you. And I will roll your D20 Tetra. I just want to start this tissue paper crane. Yeah. But you remember that, Cage? The author made a whole ticket in the Discord, so we all got to see it. It was very cute. 68%. Damn. That looks pretty good. One number up. Wow, I'm looking at the count. By the way, I am not. I have made one crane this stream. We've been busy with other stuff. I made a team of sumo wrestlers, and we did some other redeems, so I think that that is fair. 3%! Don't worry, Tetra. That's full lies. That's full lies. The robot's getting jealous. He's just jealous. It was sweet amp. Riz. Oh, not good, Riz. I rolled just poorly back to back. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gary. It's not great. And the 51% love for you. Also a little bit. Still 960. Yeah, I update the numbers at every 10. And since I've only made one, it is not a 10. It is not updatable. I have a goal to make 30 cranes this stream, but if we only make 20, that's also okay. Let's roll for 10. Oh, 88% Riz. That's pretty good. 15 is my candy. It's the sour pop rocks. It's the good candies. It's not the mean candies. I like it. Thanks, Tet. You give me good. You give me treat. I like. But we have done a lot of pop rocks, so if you tell me no, we must re-roll, I will allow. Specifically because you have done so many, and yet they so often are pop rocks today. Cage, when we got your other pop rocks, it was like, oh my gosh, how many pop rocks we getting today? It was all pop rocks. Almost all pop rocks. One off from the spicy candy. Yes. Yes, one off. Or two off, because you know there's two. There's two ways to roll this spice. I'm popping off today. Hee hee hee. Ha hoo. No, but really, that's a good one. I like that one. Does that mean you're good with pop rocks? 88% cage. Okay, the robot's only lying a little bit. It's only a little bit off. I love y'all. All the buttons. It's all right. Pop rocks is okay. Okay. And I will come back to this after. I can stay a squid for a minute. Well, we have Warhead Pop Rocks, and I did Cherry Pop Rocks. There's a little bit of dust that's spilled over there on the desk. This might be one more Pop Rock after this one. This might be the last Pop Rock. I can't tell. For this little baggie. Alright, okay, bye. I am not. Okay, the pop rocks have popped off. That's the end of this crane. Cage had a choice. I tried to show 11, but also I know Cage needed to go, so I was kind of like, okay, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice. Last time Cage said that if there was a choice when he made the roll, that it should go. Oh, you are still here. Dang it. Well, I know that this is an emote or something. I remember. Boop boop. Yeah, it's emote or emoji on antlers. We did have a suggestion last time that I should be wearing a fake mustache. Do you agree? Because I can do that. Or we can do any of the emotes or some of the emojis. Or if you know the VTube Studio Classic stuffs, we can do that. I knew I have not been hoarding them for 20 years. I mean, sure, okay, I will do mustache. Do it up, mustache time. I'm going to just pop the camera off real quick while I get that to happen. I don't know if I have a mustache immediately in here, so it might take a minute to find. Okay. Goodbye, goodbye. Love your face too. Bye bye. Mustache. Yeah, I knew they'd have a mustache. Ooh, do you want a rainbow or a pink mustache? Because there's also a black mustache. But there's pink and rainbow ones too. First person to pick gets to decide for the mustache, I think. First person. You tell me what mustache I wear. Come on, chat. Chat, 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 chat. If you don't pick, I will, but I don't want to pick. I'm so uncertain. I don't know which one. Rainbow, pink, or black mustache. Oh, come on, chat. Oh, come on. Does nobody have a decision? Okay, I guess I should go with the black mustache and match my gentleman frog. I guess I'm wearing the black mustache. Oh, that's big. That's too big. That's still too big. You won't see when I talk. mm. Mm. How about this? Yeah, okay. I have a mustache. It sort of moves on my face. But that is fine. Mustache. Woo! I am mustached. Mustachioed raven. Oh, it looks weird when I look down. Oh, should I adjust it? I don't know how to adjust it. Oh, wait, no, I do. Maybe I can. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna be right back again. I'm gonna adjust my mustache. No, wait, come back to me. I must adjust the mustache. Yeah. Okay. Now I think I have. I have my mustache. The noises is me finding my mustache. You have rolled a 10. Can I do my jumping jacks in a minute? I want to make another crane or two while I have the mustache and then do that. Is that okay, Devod? If I do my push-ups in a couple minutes? I wanna do my crane with my mustache. I'm starting the crane. Okay, good. I have a mustache now. I match the gentleman frog. I should add a monocle. I'm wearing the bread instead of a top hat though. So I can't wear top hat. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. There was also a pink and a rainbow mustache, but nobody chose. You know I picked the less painful option 90% of the time. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe if it was the 10% where you're like, "No, I must insist my raven get strong. Go, exercise." And I'd say, "Oh, okay, fine." Would you have picked a rainbow or pink mustache or this mustache? For yourself and for me. Because I had a choice and nobody was responding. So I said, I guess I'll just match the frog. But there is pink and rainbow. I did not know that there was pink and rainbow. They're for there. You would pick this one? Okay. Nobody wants the silly mustaches. I find them funny. But I do want to match my frog friend. He does not have pink mustache. He does not have rainbow mustache. Hey, me? What? What, Goose? Everybody brace yourselves. There's about to be something ridiculous. Oh! It's just a kitty pointing at me with a human hand. Yo! What is the kitty? What is the kitty gonna say? What is the kitty gonna say to me? And now it's an unimpressed verb. Grr. Is it grr? Are you grrring at me? Is that what you was gonna say, or are you grrring at me because I interrupted what you was gonna say? I don't know. Do you like my mustache, Lahog? I would say I mustache you a question, but I don't have a question. I'm just enjoying mustache. Instead of a top hat, I have a loaf of bread, and that is so silly. But I should get a monocle to fully match my frog. Okay, last crane before I do 10 jumping jacks. I was about to say push-ups again. I'm like, no. Thankfully, it is not all push-ups. I appreciate that. Changing it up. Today I will have to stand further away to have room for push-up and jumping jacks. I keep saying push-up, even though it's because we had like 3 of the exercise ones in a row be push-ups. 3, maybe 4 actually, but a bunch. I don't think we have rolled a single 9. Things we have not rolled. 18, but we did roll a 19. 1, we have not rolled a 1. The 9. Just scroll back. What else have we not done? did 13, we done 11, I think we've done 12, 14, 15, and 16, 17. Yeah. I think the only numbers we have not rolled are 18, 9, and 1. Or was it 19, 9, I think it's 18, 9, 1, because we only did one of the numbers for fortune reading. So we did it twice. Immediately thinking of the me and my boys are gonna fuck you up. I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1. Fuck! And I'm thinking about we have not rolled a 1. I still had to do the rage puff, the normal rage puff anyway, cause goose. But okay, there is 4. I will give you my headphones. I will run away to do jumping jacks quickly and be back. Oh boy. Here's my headphones. I run and I get loud. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have done an exercise. Woo. I've done 2 today. Well, 2 that you know of. With that, I'm going to run an ad, and I'm gonna get started on the next crane. I'm sorry, I do have to run ads every little while. Not very many. Okay, here we go. I begin. Crane. And then after this, I'm gonna do a 10 with the yellows. And the purple, was he? It is very much focus time on cranes. We have done lots of shenanigans. If we get more, I guess I will have to be a slight delay. But I want to make 30 before we end stream. And that leaves 10 more for tomorrow. After the burning and after the sumo tournament. I'm glad we have extra team. And and then, like I said, those creams. And then I think it will be stories. Very, very short stories. Mayhap with Onyx. Mayhap with me. Maybe I'll have Onyx read One Fish, Two Fish. Let's see. What really matters is how much time I have after we do all the other stuff tomorrow. And how I'm feeling about staying up late. Because I don't know how late I want to be able to go. Starting at 8 though, so that helps. It's a slightly earlier start. That would be good. Because I have a busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Oh boy. Cozy rain and a quiet origami spell. Raven's gonna fall asleep, which is not good. I have stuffs to do. Don't let me fall asleep. Somebody yell at me. Please, quick. Goose, be a pest. I believe in you. No sleeps. Thank you, Lerp. Do. Ah! Thank you for yelling. I appreciate. It's not much I has to do. Did that work? Honestly, the fact that you guys responded so good. Yeah, that's a dopamine hit. That should do well. Was I loud? Yeah, in my head you were very loud. You were very loud. Where was brain? Oh yeah. I don't have to do much today, but I do have to do things. And at time. Which is also why I'm like, oh, if we are short on cranes, too bad. Because I has the thing. Hey good, I couldn't hear myself, so what is it, Jack? Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sorry we won't get to all the rest of the SCPs in the list. Doing the grass has always been one of our SCP stream faves. So, I'm sorry. But we had a lot of good SCPs. I think the one you recommended was the one that the author got back to, which was so cool. We did get to anti-memetics. That was your real goal for that, right? I really like those ones. Every silly entry for SCPs made me very happy. All the ones that were brain twisty, I was like, I think I know what they're saying, but I also feel like I'm missing out on a good deal of context. So it was fun to theorize and try and put together things. And the properly spooky just to scare you all, the deep bad. Oof. They had their place to spook us. And that was very good. Just not always my favorite to just be spooky. I'd say yours were the brain ones and the silly ones a lot, right? The big, spooky, or the silly times. Yeah. Great. Did you have a favorite SCP read that we did? You don't have to have had one in mind. I'm just curious. I always think of Hammy. Hammy. Ah, okay. Yeah, like I said, anti-memetics at heart. Yeah. Nice. One of our earliest ones that was like the sort of series that we had. That would be the Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, will you be back later tonight? Tomorrow, little honk. I will be back tomorrow. Not tonight. Just an hour more for tonight. Wait, I was saying, what was her name? The first lady that was kicking butt, and she's like part of the anti-memetics team. But we did like one or two. No, not Saturday. Marion Wheeler, yes. The early Marion Wheeler days. How we entered all of that. That was fun. I was like, what is this world? I clearly don't have enough context. But also, that was a fun time. Ooh. Boring. I also really liked Reindeer. Ilsa Reindeer. That one was fun. Mm-hmm. My brain is going in weird little circles right now. I don't know how else to explain it, but I think it's just the quiet time in origami vibe. Getting meditative and all that. Brain circles are typically no good. Well, cause it's just like meditative making cranes. It's not exactly like anything. It's just like brr brr brr, crane crane crane, brr brr brr, crane crane crane. That kind of circle. Head empty, no thought circle. Head empty, one thought. There you go. Correction. My brain is red right now, after all. He's not being a spiral, because that's when you go down. This is a proper circle where we're just repeating. No spiral, just circle. Spiral is better? I don't know about that, buddy. I have not enjoyed my spirals. No, no, no. They have not been fun times. Oh, no spiral is definitely better. Instead of no, spiral is definitely better. See, this is where punctuation is important, folks. Give me a comma. No, I do the same thing. No comma. Just go. Hmm. For a while, when I was doing origami streams, I would have a circle where I'd be doing this. I'd get quiet, and then I'd be like, and then move along. And it sounds like it's gonna be the start of one kind of song, but then it's actually in my head is two dudes chilling in a hot tub. That was one of my circles once upon a time. But you know that I say in my mustache. I would just fold. Think that. Maybe sing the little two notes. Try and find something else to say. Run out of thing to say on that. Fold with silence. Get the two notes again and begin. A circle again. Doing good. Okay. They both want to be beaks, but I think that can be tail. Alright, it's time to update the crane count because that's 10. Look at that beautiful gradient. And these, they looked different for a minute on camera when they were squares, but now they're back to looking pretty similar. You can see a little bit of a difference, right? Yeah, there's a little difference. Yeah. Let's make the crane say 70. 970. Wow! Wow! I don't have balloons to go across the screen when we get there because I don't have the Twitch throw thingy thing. I wish we did, but I do not. So I will not be able to pull that off. But when we get to 1,000, imagine all of the like balloons. Basically. Next time, there it goes. This is a less good gradient. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's just kind of vaguely yellowy area. These are orange, but the orange already has a solid 10. There's a pack. Just 1, 2, 3. And no, I don't know. Okay. Get hydrate real quick. Hydrate. And you should too. I just realized I'm off screen. Sorry. Let's move the mic in for the crinkles. Goose doesn't want to work. Aww. And I hope you don't have to, but I think you do have to, Goose. I'm sorry. I know. I agree, no fair. Mm. I thought that's what you meant. It's okay. You got this. You got this. We believe in you. I know I'm quiet because I'm from far away now. He's so far away. No, I'm just working on crane and it was quiet. big hugs, Bruce. Big hugs. Thank you, Gary. That's a 5. Pick any redeem. Well, you know what Paul wants. Just finishing this green. Okay, Mike is back at me. You have rolled a 5. That means that you can pick any redeem. I've got the list of D20s coming up here, but what you can redeem is knife sharpening, mic arm springs, mic arm sharpening, scissor snips, scissor snips, poker chips, comb twing, tuning fork, brushes, tappies of various things, including a glass jar, plastic and tin and plastic, keys, cards, dice, wooden sticks, kalimba, page flipping, page ruffling, bottle blowing, water jar, bubble wrap pops, mouth pops, whispers, humming, what am I missing? Did I get them all this time? I might have got them all this time. Chain and the little jingly noises. That's what I missed. Okay, but right now we have Herbert, redeemed by the honk. So, Gary-san, you tell me what redeem you would like, and we will go with it. Uh-oh. I have things to do. I'm not allowed to be eaten. We're gonna do Herbert time. And then, yeah, you tell me. Oh, my mustache is not lining up. I need to be pointed this way. When I go like this, it moves to the side of my mouth. Okay. Take my pick. Ooh. I might pick comb twing. That's one of the first ones I picked out. And it isn't, like I forgot about it. So now I can go through again. Singing frog, singing bowl, dice, cards, keys. Comb twing, knife sharpening, mic arm sharpening, mic arm springs, brushes, tuning fork, tappies of various sorts, singing bowl. Okay. Yeah! Alright. It's Herbert and then the bowl. Just because that's already lined up. got to Herbert there. Here we go. Whoops. Well, now I'm extra eepy, dang it. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna just adjust like. Okay. Okay. We got the next cranes to do. Okay. girl from Tetra. Okay. 18. I'm gonna read your fortune. I'm just gonna finish making this into the square bit before we do that. Oh. Okay. Let's pick it out. You inspire others with your principles. Look at that. You're not unfortunate. Look at that. You inspire others with your principles. There you go. Wow, proud for that. You giggle. Do you not have any principles? You giggle. I think that's a pretty good one. Glorious mustache. Thank you, Max. Yes. You can thank Cage for that, as well as... Who was it that said I should wear a mustache last night? End of that stream, my brain was... I was so tired. I am principleless. Oh no! That's not what the fortune thinks. He thinks you're plenty principleful. Principleful? Anyway, you know what I mean. This is bad. This is bad. I gotta wake up for stuff. Also got cranes to make. I am behind my quota. This is a problem. I thought I was ahead yesterday. Now I'm behind. I guess it's fine if I have 20 to make when we go into the final stream, but it just means that it might take longer. Maybe I could make cranes while we're burning the other origami. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I think it won't be hard to finish this 10 before we wrap up stream, but it might be tough to finish any more. I guess I could make 5 and just let them sit unofficial counted, but I don't like it. I am craning, I am craning, I am craning. It isn't going so bad. I don't think it's such a problem. I think I can get them done. But I want to have time for all the fun stuff tomorrow. I mean, cranes is fun stuff too, but I mean other new stuffs instead of just cranes. I guess the burning ceremony won't be that long. There aren't that many in the bowl. So there's that. Stuck in my ring. That bot tricked me. I thought it was a people saying a thing. It's just a spot. Sandals. Ah, wait, who is this mustachioed deer woman, and what did she do? What did she do with Raven? Yes, very much. Who is this? I am disguised. Yeah. Cage rolled and got an ad expression, and so we did the mustache. There was pink and rainbow mustache options, but no one responded about which one we should do, so I simply chose the black mustache to match my frog, the gentleman frog. Because I am wearing bread as if it is a top hat, but I don't have a monocle like him. Darn. Yes, Vet. Bonk the bot. Big ol' hammer. Hello. What? Do I look silly with my tongue and my mustache? I think so. Come on. How's it going, Pazuzu? How are you? It is quiet moments of origami right now. And I am glad I am doing origami focus. So I can get more done. So that I have more time for stuff tomorrow. I'm also getting very hungry. It is dinner times for Raven. Good. I think I will be having a rice dish. You were very right, Honk. I'm in the zone. The crane zone. I'm making my cranes. Getting it done. Okay. This is the next 10 so that we are at 980. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 990 yet. What we can do... 985 probably. Woohoo! The next 10. Woo! 980! 20 to go. Whoa, not just 80. 90. Not 890. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, there you go. I know, I jumped way back. That would be bad. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys there. That would be the rest of this 10, but I don't think we're gonna get that far. Just a premonition or so. We have 20-ish minutes left, but we're gonna have to raid out at the end. So, yeah. That would be lovely, Fet. We still got some time, but I would appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Fet does not want to kick me out. Not true, not true. That has been very supportive. Bet has been carrying the mod team. The others are always helpful, but they always also say, Fet knows what to do. Fet is a powerhouse for the mod team. Would not be here without Fet. Would have flopped long ago. Thank you, Fet. Another Herbert. Okay. We're gonna finish this crane though, and then that Herbert. That'll be good. And a D20 roll. Well, I can roll the D20, but we'll do the D20 maybe before or after Herbert. It is a 6. That is the goat. Raven does not like any of you better than the others. Raven will fight you. But, yeah, Fed has done a lot. And I'm glad you guys get hugged. That's nice. If we didn't have the other mods also on the team, I would have been limping through. I wouldn't have been total flop maybe, but I probably would have been done sooner as well. But I would have managed a little bit longer. We all know that if we gave you a green sword, you would cause too much chaos. And if you were a green sword, you'd have to take things seriously, and we like you being a silly goose. I've said this before. You are honorary mod, which is to say that you can never be trusted with the sword, but you would use your goose honk instead of sword. We like the honk chaos. Yeah. We must protect the silly. If you think we're being like, oh, we're just saying that so that you can just stop asking about being a mod, that is definitely inside out because we mean it. Like, it's the sword was an option always, and that would be cool. But we would have to like, we'd have to stop you from being as silly, and that isn't cool. King of Blades of Chaos. Yeah, exactly. But we need the sword to be good, to be responsible. Okay. Stretch. Oh. I needed a stretch. We're gonna do Herbert and Tet. You gotta pick a redeem. Oh, do I have to go through the list again? I need being hungry. I'm just gonna let Herbert sing and you're gonna tell me what I'll do after. Maybe if we had like a beige sword. I think that the goose beak is enough of a weapon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what we... Where was? Good boy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bird. It's just his name. Right and proper. But all caps. Okay. Yes, I have tuning fork. Herbert, and now we'll have tuna forks. And I just brought the frog little man out to be more visible. He must pester the goose, after all. Okay. Yeah, I'm only gonna finish this 5 before we have to wrap up these 5 cranes. So we'll have 15 left. Wow. No. No. That is not true. Oh no, it's a good boy. We'll be finishing that off tomorrow, Gary. It's good. It's good. Not yet. Not yet. We'll have lots to do tomorrow. Okay, tuna forks. That was tuna forks. I'm going to make 3 more cranes and see if we have time for another Herbert. Okay, Lahonk? I'm very sorry, but I need to get 3 cranes done. And then I must be gone. I have to go when we get to 6 o'clock. We don't have much time. Did you find a raid target that looks like they'll be up? But yay! Thank you. Okay. I think I will refund Herbert. I'm sorry. We did get some Herberts though. You just had Herbert. I just want to finish this crane little pile and have time to say goodbye to you guys properly. And by that I mean for tonight, because I am back tomorrow. But I don't want to have to rush like and then gone. Because that is also very me. That is very possible and probable. Ooh, Hunter Spectre. Okay. That's where we will be going, everybody. Like I said, these cranes and then we go. I'm very excited for all the stuff tomorrow. I'm excited and not excited about the probability of all of the "it's been so great being here, goodbye, goodbye" moments. That's gonna be sad, and I'm probably not gonna have words. I put all my effort into finding words for the D&D stream, and then things didn't quite unfold how I planned, and then I, I had no more words. So I'm scared I will run out of words, or I will not have good words. But yeah, but that is tomorrow. And now I make chocolate. Sorry about that. Sorry about what? Oh, that you. No, that wasn't just you. I meant the whole day as I was prepping, things were wild, so that I kind of lost my brain by the end of it. That was not about a specific person at all. That was about, oh, this, and then that, and then ooh, and then ooh. And so I had my words all planned out, but I didn't properly prepare myself outside of them, and so I was out of words. Like, when it came to the hag, I was like, she didn't even get to monologue. And then you guys are like, okay, now she'll talk. And I'm like, I guess she'll have to have words now. Not a pigeon. It's going to be a later stream, right? Yeah, it'll start at 8 p.m. It won't go all that late, because I have things the next day. But it'll start at 8, not an afternoon stream, an evening stream. I plan to post on Blue Sky a rough schedule. That's something that I want to try and make sure I do before I have to do thing tonight. So I say we're gonna be doing burning ceremony, then sumo, and usually I have an hour for burning ceremony, and it doesn't take that long. So maybe it'll burning ceremony, some of the cranes, like the last 5 of this 10, sumo tournament, very last 10. That can be another hour that we spend. And then it'll be stories for the rest of it. So that's only 2 hours. I imagine we'll be 4 hours long, maybe 5 tomorrow. Probably. We'll have lots of time. And if I have to delay, maybe we'll start at 9 instead, but like the plan to still be 4 or 5 hours is good. I won't be able to be there until around 9:30ish. Is that will work? Well, then maybe we should start at 9. No, the hog. I'm sorry. No. There is no Saturday stream. You're gonna make me get all cryy again. There's something about an innocent little goose who is not that innocent because of chaos, but is innocent because it's just animal. Being like, and then you'll be back again, right? And then you'll be back again, right? That I just can't handle it. It's just like, ow, 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 how have I let down a goose? How did I let the goose down? This is the emotional damage portion of the evening. Oh boy. Okay. This crane, goodbyes for this stream. I will be back tomorrow. Then I gotta do, well, of course, the raid stuffs. I gotta do the schedule post-ish. The rough plan. Tell me now if we should start later. There's just slightly less chance we go longer. Well, at least slightly less. I can make things work, but I should get used for the tomorrow. Oh boy. The tomorrow of the tomorrow. So cute. It's so cute. Wait, there was a cutie I wanted. Yes, Tetra. Your axolotl hugging a fish. Axolotl. I think that's how that's supposed to originally be pronounced. But axolotl. Yeah, hugging a fish. Very cute. Very cute. Ah. There's our 5. Oh yeah. Okay. With that, I will finish off this 10 with the pinks tomorrow. I kind of want to see these with the yellows that we just did. Just a few of them. Look at that. Okay, now go away. Yeah. Okay. We will do that tomorrow. I would vote later stream if possible because of my work schedule. Yeah, okay. And I do usually start at 9 for that stuff, so it makes sense. I don't usually start at 8. Okay. I can probably make that work. I'll figure it out right after I end because I gotta double check this or that. But yeah. Okay, let's raid out. I'm gonna do that in huge screen. Woohoo. Thank you for raid messages, Fet. You're already on it. I appreciate it. Okay. And we are going to Huntress Spectre. Okay. So, everybody, prepare your raid messages. Raid 1 if you have emotes. Raid 2 if you do not. Please look after yourselves. Tonight I'm going to get my food and prep. Hey, thingy, stop being mean. And then everybody give lots of love to Hunter Spectre as we go in. Boop, boop, boop. We are doing ASMR tonight. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. Oh, I'm gonna stretch again. Okay. Who's ready to raid on over? I'm excited. Whatever time zone, happy time zone. Take care of yourselves. Eat well. Have a good day. Whatever it is. I hope to see you tomorrow. Like I said, 9 p.m. probably. But I'll make the post on Blue Sky with the rough schedule so people know what to expect. I noticed there's a music note hidden in the background. There's a music note frog hidden in the background? Is there? Or a music note hidden in my background? I don't notice. Anyway, I'm fully distracted. See how distractible I am? Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's raid. Whoop, whoop. We're raiding. Goodbye, goodbye.